Alright, y'all, let's watch Jordan over KJ right here. This is the 93 finals. Good help by the center, but nothing KJ can do about it. He's too short, you know what I mean? So, swing it to Jordan. Okay, Marley's guarded this nigga. Pull up right in his fucking face, you know what I mean? Jordan gets it again. Gives him a little bit hezzy. Now he's gone. Marley is nowhere near this motherfucker. Like, Jordan is just blowing by Marley. Look at Marley's face. The intensity's there, but the fucking skill is just not along with it, man. Look at this motherfucker, bro. Dan fucking Marley cannot guard Jordan. Now we're in transition. Jordan gets the ball. He's pushing it. He's pushing it. He got Marley in front of him. Right around the motherfucker. Easy lay. That's actually a pretty tough layup, but you know, Jordan with his athleticism, that's pretty fucking easy for him. But for the average player, that shit's hard. And you got Marley trying to fight through the screen, jab step, jump stop, and a dunk. Like, easy as fuck. Split, dunk. The 90s was a little watered down, man. This is a championship team in the Suns, ninth best defense in the league. Right around Marley. If you look at Marley closely, look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker's face, bro. Look at his chin, man. That's the crimson fucking chin. Look how sharp this motherfucker's face is, bro. That is a fucking L right there. He's just taking the L, and he has an L on his fucking face, and Jordan is just fucking giving this guy work. That's a nice layup. Switch it to the left. Look at him again. Right around this motherfucker, man. Look at Marley, man. Let's go back to Marley, because on this one you can see, man, one more time, my bad. He goes right around though with the left, and look at Marley, man. He puts his hands on his hips. When you dip, he dip, we dip. He looked like a fucking angry principal who just had enough with his fucking students. This shit, Marley cannot guard it. I don't even want to continue, but let's keep watching a little bit more. Dan fucking Marley on Jordan, man. Shit. So they switched KJ on him. Pretty good defense. At least he stayed with him. But, you know, he's just too fucking short, man. He's like 6'1". So now we got... I don't know who's that. I don't know who that was on him. You know, Jordan's a great free throw shooter. He comes down, he's knocking down free throws. KJ on him again. So he's a Grant. Pip. Jordan. Easy jump shot. That's money. Jordan was one of the best mid-range shooters of all time. So, in the 90s, it's even easier versus a little-ass KJ. It's not even fair. Right past Marley. Should have been an animal. Chambers air balls. Swings it to Jordan. Who's in front of him? Barkley. Right around you. And dunks on an old-ass Danny fucking Ainge, man. Come on. Look at Marley. Come on, man. You got Marley backed up by Danny Ainge. And this time... I'm sorry, man. I'm done. And I'm only done because you guys gassed the 90s a little too much. I think the 80s was a good era. I think the 90s was kind of a trash-ass era. And unfortunately, that's where MJ did all his damage. But you got Michael Jordan going past Dan fucking Marley, bro. The fucking walking L, the literal L. And then who's his backup? Who's gonna fucking pop off of the BJ Armstrong in the corner to try to help? Danny fucking Ainge. And I ain't saying Danny Ainge was a nice back in the day on the Celtics, but come on, man. Right past this boy and dunk him. Like, who's supposed to stop Jordan? It was too easy. Just like today's game, it was a little too fucking easy. This shit was too easy for Jordan. I gotta say, it just was. Look at this boy. Barkley overrated there. There we go. Jordan transition. I know I said I'm done. I'm gonna finish pretty soon. That's too fucking easy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. If you go back and watch, like, Jordan, what was it? He had 55 this game. If you go back and watch his, what he scored against Cleveland, I think 61. Against Cleveland when he was younger. It's way fucking harder than this. Like, way 10 times fucking harder than this shit. Jordan had to work for every point. Jordan was way quicker back then, you know, but he had to work for every point. He's jumping high, shooting over people. People are grabbing him, hand checking him. Yeah, Jordan could have did this shit in any era. I'm saying that off top. But the 90s was way too fucking easy for him. He didn't have any competition, man. If you disagree, man, let me know who was the second best shooting guard or even perimeter scorer in the 90s after Jordan. I personally think the best comp for Jordan might have been Pippen, and Pippen was on his fucking team. I guess you could say later on Grant Hill came, or Penny, or fucking Reggie Miller, or Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin. Like, I don't know who the fuck was supposed to stop Jordan in the 90s. It was too fucking easy for him. At least LeBron had KD, Wade for some of his career, Kobe for some of his career, T-Mac, T-Mac was at the later end of his career. Well, injuries and shit. Kobe had T-Mac. Kobe later had LeBron, D-Wade, KD, young KD. So Kobe had all these guys. LeBron had all these guys. Who the fuck did Jordan have? You know what I'm saying? Early on, I guess you could say he had Neek and fucking Clyde Drexler, and I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't even know how Neek really played. I didn't really watch him, but I don't fucking know. All I know is I don't feel like Jordan had any type of fucking comparable challenge, And the people say might have been one, they all fucking died or got killed or some stupid died on cocaine. Not funny, but died on cocaine or something. Benji Simmons got killed, and then we had Harold Miner died, and then there was one more who got hurt or died or something like that. So Hank Gathers had a heart attack, and they're all, but people gas people after they die how good they should have been or could have been, but so you never know. But I heard I think Hank Gathers gave him some good runs in college, so it's just crazy, man. I think Jordan came in at he came into the perfect situation where the 80s was at the tail end. He struggled to beat the Pistons. The Pistons, there was a rule change for the technical foul, and plus Isaiah Thomas just wasn't as good that year. I think he only averaged like 13 points in the playoffs when Jordan finally beat them. And then the Showtime Lakers were gone. Kareem was gone. He played Magic. Magic was still nice and everything, but Worthy got hurt, and Scott got hurt. So he got his first chip over the Lakers. They were hurt, but I think he would have won. I think the Bulls could have beat them even if they were at full strength. Jordan was just too nice. And then the 90s was just an expansion era, and it was just so weak. It was so easy for him to dominate. And the only time he might have been able to lose versus the Rockets, he was gone. He was playing baseball. Because by the time the Bulls got a little weaker, every team, they have to, revamp themselves to keep winning. You know what I'm saying? And the Bulls really didn't do that around, 90. I think they might have won it in 94 still. But after they lost Grant, if they still would have lost Grant, I don't think they're winning that shit. When Jordan came back and they lost to the Magic in the playoffs, I don't think they would have won if he played all season, because he played pretty good. Matter of fact, he played better in 95. At least he averaged more in 95 than he did in 96 when they swept the Magic. If you look at the stats, he averaged more. The shooting percentage was a little worse. I think turnovers were a little more. But, it wasn't that bad. There was games in even that series when he only scored like 17 in 96 when they swept him. He only scored like 17 points and they still won by like 20 fucking points. So at that point, with Rodman, that 96 team was just way too good for Orlando. So you can't really say Jordan was the X factor. Maybe they could have beat them if Jordan played all season, but maybe not. I personally don't think they would have beat Orlando, and I don't think they would have beat. If they did, I don't think they would have beat Houston. But this video is way too fucking long. I didn't want to make it this long. I just wanted to show you guys the 90s. The Suns were not they couldn't guard Jordan. They had no one to stop Jordan. It was way too easy. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. Peace.